There you go. All right, guys, we're live.
All right, did you mute everyone?
No. Sorry. There we go.
All right, now we're good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the call. This is our post-Las Vegas convention call. We're super excited. We got our Ray-Bans on. We got a car swag bag that they gave us. So, and our shirts, of course. So anyway, yeah, we just want to.
What's up, Warriors?
It's going to be a fast call because we have to do Austin's call tonight at 8:30.
Yeah.
So we're going to just ram through this in like 20 minutes here. So a lot of these updates that we're going to give that we got in Vegas, we don't know a lot of the specifics yet about dates and all those sorts of things, exactly how it'll be implemented. But we're going to get all those details, as we go along. And maybe next week we can kind of like field questions and go through all that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, do you want to start?
No.
No?
I got to go tend to my kid.
All right.
Hold on. Sorry. Real life, guys.
Okay, so the first thing that we learned about that we're really excited, we've been waiting on this for a long time, is new welcome packs are coming within the initial order. When someone places an order as a distributor, before they only got 4 bottles of wine and tasting notes and a welcome letter, and that was it, just like we get every month. But now, when a distributor places their first order, they're going to be getting an action plan. They're going to get a pamphlet that tells our story. They're going to be getting 10 brochures that they can hand out and 10 what they're called blitz cards that they can use. So anyways, that's really exciting news. We've been waiting on that for a long time. And now the distributor, it's more like a starting kit rather than just getting 4 bottles of wine. Next thing we learned is we're getting brand new tasting notes. And I got some in the last box, and I'm sure some of you guys did too. They're really, really nice. Instead of on one piece of paper, it's on a separate high gloss card. Oh, here we go. Yep. Like this. They're on a high gloss card. I know a lot of you guys probably already got this. And also what we learned is Jerry Greenfield himself is going to start writing these himself. So he's going to be writing them specifically for us with a slant toward direct sellers. So that'll be fun. So there'll be some like direct sellers language on the cards themselves. Also, they're coming out with all new clothing line for wear and share. We've been waiting on that too. We've had a few hats and a few sweatshirts.
Oh my gosh, Tana?
Yeah, Tana. She's our new vice president.
She's going to be hooking us up with some seriously awesome clothes.
Yep. So it'll be nice.
We heard all about it. We're so excited.
So basically, it's going to be a full store of different things that we can have, and it helps us to tell our story, especially with such a cool name like Direct Sellers. That kind of brings attention anyway, and we'll be able to wear that and share it with people. The car program, that's our sunglasses and our hats that we're not wearing, is official. They've started it. They launched it. They had 10 initial winners. So that's awesome. And now the details for what's required for the car program, that's outlined in the back office. You can go back and read all about that now. If you go to DC Rewards, hit car program, and then there's a little button you can click. It gives you all the details. Another thing they did was before, in order to start earning cash commissions off of customers, you had to at least sponsor 1 rep. And, I understood what they were thinking because, this isn't a sales job. It's a network. It's a network marketing business. As a network marketing business, we're supposed to recruit and find customers both. So that's why it was kind of set up that way. But they heard from the field and they agreed that they did, there's really no reason for that. And they decided to just go ahead and remove that requirement. And we're able to start earning, cash commissions off of volume generated from customers right away, regardless if we've personally recruited a distributor into the business. Compression in the unilevel is now a thing, and it's live, and that's really exciting. So basically what that means, like as I look through my back office through the unilevel, we're only paid 9 levels deep. Well, what if person 2 and 3 are inactive? Now we're really only getting paid on 7 levels, because level 10 we don't get paid on. Now it compresses. So what that means is you're going to get paid 9 levels deep. And when they do the commission run, you're going to get paid all 9 levels deep. If there's someone inactive, for the purpose of the commission run, those people are not counted, and you get paid 9 levels deep. So now we're getting paid on, like I've seen 14 and 15, levels deep. So it's compressing up however far it has to, so that you get paid 9 levels deep in each particular line of genealogy, which helps tremendously towards profits, of course, but also that same volume is what's added and included for the requirement for the CAR program, for the ambassador program, and all of those things. So it'll help your volume requirements as you grow towards those extra things that they've added.
And you guys, we're gonna do like a quick training video.
Yeah, we're gonna do a video on the compression.
Because I know some of you guys are still like, what? What the hell did he just say? I
Right.
don't know what he just said.
Yeah,
so we're gonna do.
I'm getting questions in my box. Like people are asking me, well, what does compression mean in terms of my upline? I'm
right.
Like, nothing. It has nothing to do with who's above you.
No.
It only matters as far as your depth, so that you're able to get paid 9 levels deep now, and you're not getting shorted when a couple people break out on
It's
you.
basically an immediate pay raise for builders that have been building. So it's very exciting. That was one pay raise.
Yep. Yes, it was. Gifting program. Why don't you talk about that?
Okay. The gifting program finally is here. And is it live? I don't think it's live yet.
Not yet.
I heard Wednesday. Gifting program is going to be live. So no more having to go buy a stupid Visa gift card and put it in there because you're worried about them canceling their order on time. All that stuff is done. So finally, we can just put in who we want it to go to, how many months we want them to get, pay for it, done, simple.
Yeah, the options are like 1, 3, 6, 9, or 12 months that you can do a gift. And this is perfect for mortgage brokers, realtors, car salesmen, anyone that has clients that buy something from them. You're now able to reward them with a gifting program of wine. And the way it's set up right now, or the way it's going to start initially when it finally rolls out here, which will be any time, you can put a personalized note in there. That way you don't have to call and be like, and be all awkward. Like, you're going to get some wine in the mail, and I'm sending it to you as a gift. Thanks for buying that car from me. You don't have to do that. It'll be on the invoice. It'll be like, hey, thanks so much. This is Derek. Thanks for buying that used Honda from me. If I were a used car salesman. And thanks for doing that. Here's my gift to you. You're going to get 3 months worth of premium wine sent to your house.
And they're literally going to think of you for 3 months in a row.
Yeah, every time they get it.
When that wine shows up. And they're going to recommend you to all their friends because they got wine from you for 3 months. So it's freaking genius.
And they're also working on even improving that even more. And Kevin Ralston is on it. I mean, he's really looking forward. And Tana, what they want to do is have it to where they'll include a card for you. So it won't just be written on the invoice, typed on there where it could possibly be missed maybe. It'll be an actual thank you card or a gift card or whatever. Right. So that'll be really nice. So that's something that's coming down the road, and they are working on that.
And also the case reorders. Like, before we had to call corporate and be like, oh, I really love this wine that I just got. I need a case. well, we don't have to call them anymore. We can actually just log into the office and put in what we want and buy it.
Yeah, you're going to see a list of everything that you've ever received. That this is their idea. This is what they want to do back there. So you'll see a list, and if you're like, oh, that Señor do Alto I got last October.
There's no way they have it.
I know they don't have that. I'm just that comes to mind because I really liked it. But from here on out, that's the way it's going to be. I want 12 of that. So you'll be able to do that right from your back office. You won't have to call. You won't have to wonder if it's available or anything like that. So they're really, really stepping up their game. And of course, with these kind of features being added, that helps all of our volume because people are going to be able to reorder things, and that adds to our unilevel and therefore our check match as well. So it's really exciting. Now, 2-day shipping. I love this. So we partnered with a really big company called Wine Direct. They showed a video of the production of the distribution facility, and it's state of the art. I mean,
awesome.
It's beautiful. And so we now have distribution centers in Napa Valley and also in Ohio. The one in California, it's a 6-acre building, and DC is now equipped right now to handle up to 30,000 orders per day in the U.S. alone. So they are really positioning themselves not with just all these other things, which are great ideas, but logistically, they're positioning themselves to be a billion-dollar company. They're really, really on it.
Plus the new wine. That's a big.
Yeah.
You have that in there?
I don't think so, but let's just talk about it right now. So the new wine.
I mean, that goes along with the new center because they're like bottling it.
So we've had the Wine Whisperer, and now we have a winemaker.
Stephen Birch.
Yeah, I don't know what his tagline is yet.
The winemaker.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh,
the winemaker.
So there we go. We have a wine whisperer and a winemaker. And he's going to be producing a lot of the California wines for us. And they're going to be privately labeled.
The labels are beautiful, too. They are not like ugly, like, oh, I'm not buying that wine because that label's ugly type labels. They're really, really nice labels.
Yeah, and there's no more of this Bavino crap to where they're doing price comparisons like, oh, I can get this for $10.99. Yeah, well, add shipping, add tasting notes, add everything else to the club experience. Plus, you never would have even known to look for it. But we don't have to explain that anymore because they won't be able to do that price comparison thing. Right. So
super, super, super excited about that.
Yeah, steps in the right direction, leaps and bounds in the right direction. And we should be receiving next month. And next month's shipment will be our first privately labeled wines that we'll be getting.
Yes, we're allowed to post publicly about our own wine. Yeah, I know wine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep. And live compliance training every 2 months by Tony Lanza. So again, as we're building towards being a billion-dollar company, that's only going to happen if the reps out there, us, are doing things the right way, following the rules, not breaking anything that the FTC doesn't allow us to do, among other things. So Tony Lanza is going to be more proactively doing a training every 2 months. Of course, he's always available for questions, but he's going to be doing a live training every 2 months on compliance and learn. Want to do that? Or not?
Not really.
Okay. We have.
I can't speak Spanish.
I'm not going to speak Spanish.
Speak Spanish.
But we have a Spanish, and not with this freaking list. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. My teeth are coming along. It'll be another couple months. I'm going to speak like a normal person. So forgive me. But anyways, in the meantime, I have a tough enough time speaking English. And I'm not drunk. I'm drinking tea. Right now, I got a fever right now.
You guys, we're all sick.
Yeah.
The whole team is sick, I think, from Vegas.
But we're super excited, so we're doing this anyway. Now, so the Spanish-speaking website is already up. They're working on having our website, both our customer website and our back office, in 5 major languages. Not only they're doing it because, in the U.S. we have a very diverse population, German, Chinese, and Spanish, and I don't know the other two languages that they're doing right now. But I said that. But they're doing the five major languages, whatever they are, so that we can, communicate better to the little micro communities, even within the United States, and to help prepare, of course, for all of our international expansion that is very quickly coming, which leads to our international expansion. So in March, people are going to be able to start registering in Germany and Australia. We don't have a date yet. They just said mid-March. But they'll be able to go to our website, and the drop-down window will not just say U.S. and U.K. It will also say Germany and Australia. They can pick that.
Yeah, there'll be a pre-register.
A pre-register for Germany and Australia. And then in April, I thought I was going to hiccup, but I didn't. And then in April, that's when they'll be, and they'll put in their credit card when they pre-register and all of that, but it won't be charged except I think $15 or something.
Yeah, something small.
But then in April, when it goes live and they start getting wine and can actually, instead of pre-build, they can actually build their company. They'll be able to do that, and that's when they'll be charged and wine will be shipped. I know, and they're talking about, we've been saying this for a long time, so I say this very reservedly, but, they're saying Canada, it looks like 4 to 6 months. The delay is they're waiting on a court order in Ontario. Or not an order, they're waiting on a court hearing.
A Supreme Court.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court decision.
Yeah, because of what we're doing with direct sellers. It's gone all the way up to the top. And they want to do it, but they have very odd laws there, especially even between provinces. So it's very complicated in Canada, which is unfortunate because that's our nearest neighbor, and we can all do a ton of business there. But it is what it is. It's not BC's fault. They're working on it. And that hearing or whatever is already happening soon. So they're hoping in the next 4 to 6 months we can go there, but that's all we know about that. Mexico is supposed to happen in late summer, and then following that, other places.
I know that, Yvette. I know.
other places.
It's not DC and Supreme Court. It's it's a whole different thing. The shipping thing.
Yeah, between the provinces.
Yeah, but it's not us though.
It's
not DC.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's clarifying. It's not the DC that's going to the Supreme Court.
No. It's the whole law.
Yeah. It's the Canada law.
Right. So, and then in Europe, we're looking to go into like Spain, Italy, France, different countries like that within Europe that are, obviously they don't have strict liquor laws there, and they love network marketing. So that's where we're looking to expand there. We got to go in just a minute. So there's going to be a new app in the App Store coming out very, very soon. It will. I know we kind of had one before, but it
sucked.
Yeah. But they're coming out with a good one.
For lack of a better word.
It'll be fully functional.
It'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be fully functional with all the back office information. We'll be back there and all that. They said we have buyers in 10 different countries.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like I don't know.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll get more info on that. Exclusive DC labeling. We already said that. Okay, and the last thing I want to say real quick is we have a new promotion. Most of you probably already know about it, but it runs between February 17th and March 17th. And it's for sponsoring DC reps. And this includes customers who upgrade to a rep. If you get 1 rep, you get a green DC hat just in time for St. Patty's Day. If you get 3 reps, your map order will be doubled in April, free of charge.
Free one.
If you get 5 reps, you get, all of those. These are concurrent. They add. If you get 5 reps, you get a free DC wine tote as well. 7 reps, you get a free wine in April. And or a free case of wine in April. I'm talking too fast, sorry. And whoever puts in the most distributors, whoever wins the contest, they're going to get a free case of wine per month for 12 months for a year.
Right.
So.
And there's a 30 rep minimum.
30 rep minimum to win.
30 rep minimum to win the case of wine.
So that's it, huh?
So I think that's it. Okay, so we have to go do that call with Austin, so we don't have time for questions. But I know you guys have tons of questions. So next week we'll start the call off by all of your questions about everything we just said. Come with them, and we'll answer them. I promise. And
in between now and then, we're going to try to get more specifics.
Yeah, we're
on
trying to like
dates,
get specific dates, and because we know you guys want that stuff, and DC is really good about announcing stuff and then not telling us when. so we're gonna try to get specific dates for you guys. So we'll do that next week. And so come with your questions next week. I'm so sorry to have to cut this off, but we got to go do our thing with Austin. So love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.